Welcome to Emilee's Paper Caper and Stampin' Sunday. Today I'm going to stamp with the Woodland and Grove set that my friend Renee gave me. And I'm going to do something a little bit different. I am going to stamp on some word find papers that Renee gave me last year for my birthday. She also dyed this one. I think she might have painted on it. So I'm going to try stamping on these. I also have some paint by number guide paper. My mom and I love doing paint by number, and I save the guide sheets because I think they're really interesting and I like to use them in my junk journals, but I think that they will also be really interesting if I stamp on them. Then I will color the images with this dual tip brush set that I got. These are from Amazon. I'll link to them down in the description. They're really inexpensive and affordable, and I've been coloring with them. I want to show you, there's a really cool brush tip here, and then there's also a fine tip pen. So these are really versatile, and there's 34 colors here. And so I think I will try coloring with these markers. I'll be stamping with my VersaFine ink. It's also available on Amazon. I will link to it down in the description as well. This will be the first time I'm stamping with this set. It's quite nice. And of course, I always like to stamp on a phone book. The give of that phone book helps with a nice image. Quite lovely. Let's do, while I have the stamp out, I'm going to do some more. I'm going to make 3 cards today, but I'll have more images than that. Last week on Stampin' Sunday, I shared the card kit that these came out of. Their pretty card bases. I really love them. Let's do a couple on the paint by number paper. I'm just using a wet wipe to clean that stamp off. I've been known to lose stamps, so I'm putting them away right away. Let's do a few. Oh, wow. Oh, look at this. It's a frame. I thought that was all one piece, but it's not. There's a frame. There's a little stamp that says hello. Interesting. I've got some little labels here, and I'll stamp hello on these labels. That'll make a nice element on the front of the card. Cute stamp. Renee said she found this set at Joann's. I think it's really versatile. Look at this, it's an orange tree. Or is that, or maybe those are apples. An apple. Very nice. Okay, let's color the images next. I have 3 cards, so we're only going to color 3. We'll do one on the green, one on the word find, and one on the paint by number paper. I like having stamped images already stamped out that I can use later. And I like torn images. Let's do the leaves first. I'm trying to use a variety of the colors so you can kind of see what these markers work like. They're inexpensive, so like all of these pens for the cost of like 1.5 Copic markers, so super inexpensive. However, for the type of colorer that I am, this is terrific because I get all these colors and I don't have to worry about the markers if my daughter wants to use them. I'm not worried about them. I'm going to go with just a little bit darker and see if I can get some shading going on here. A little bit, that works. It's pretty subtle. Okay, let's go in with a little bit darker color now and get some shading. I'm just following the shading with the stamp there. Let's use our Distress Oxide Mowed Lawn to add a little green to these. Add a little green to these sentiments. Have some little paper scraps here. Let me kind of get I decided not to fussy cut. I'm just gonna tear. What do you think of the stamping on these printed papers? I've not done it before, but I think it gives kind of an interesting visual interest a little bit to the stamping, and let's see what it looks like when we get it added to the cards. oxide. Make these stand out a little bit more. For adhering on scrapbook pages and cards, I like to use my Scotch ATG. The refills are super affordable. This is another product that's available on Amazon. I will link to it down in the description. All of the Amazon links that I'm sharing are Amazon associate links, and I receive a commission for qualifying purchases. I'm only going to recommend products that I really like using. So down in the description, I'll have a link to the ATG, a link to the VersaFine, a link to this wonderful set of markers, and I can link to ink daubers and pad refills, and I'll see if I can find the Mowed Lawn Distress Oxide, and if I find that, I will link to it down in the description as well. I feel like I need something here. Let's get out my sequins. And for adhering sequins, I'm using Art Glitter Glue. It gives a very precise precision point of glue, and I love this glue. It will be linked down in the description as well. Our hosts of Stampin' Sunday are Thelma Hall and Craftin' by the Pond. You can find their channels linked in the description. Stop by and tell them hello. They always have some great things to share. And you can search for the hashtag Stamping Sunday. to see what others are doing. This is an open collab and you can join any time that works for you. We're just looking for use of stamps in your projects. Keep on scrapping and paper crafting, everyone.